I love that you started here because I think so often we think about, okay, how do we want to help other, like if we want to really reclaim this sisterhood, if we really want to stop this comparison and we want to stop competing with each other, where you start, I think is brilliant, which is with yourself. I don't like to use the airplane quote, but it's almost like you gotta put the mask on yourself before you can help other people. And I think that is a saying or an example of something that holds true here. So let's talk about the first principle, which is you believe that you are worthy of your own care. Can we start there? What are your thoughts on that?
I think that is so important because so many of us are in roles of caregiving, right? We're mothers, we're sisters, we're aunts, we're daughters, we're caretakers, we're teachers. We are so socialized to feel as though our role is to care for other people. And so often our own self-care gets put on the back burner. And if we are told to care for ourselves, it's so that we can care for others, right? So it's like you hear someone say, oh yeah, I go to like wine with my girlfriends once a week because it really just relaxes me and, makes me a better mom and stuff. And it's like, why can't you just go have wine with your friends because you deserve it and you're worthy of connection and you're an adult who gets to enjoy yourself and spend time doing things that you care about outside of your role caring for other people. And so it's not that that's wrong, right? Because I do think that self-care does help us show up as our best selves in our other relationships. But the issue is when we only think we're worthy of it because of our relationship to other people. Instead of just saying like, no, I get to do this. I deserve this. I'm a human being who's worthy of my own care. And, I am not a mom myself. A lot of my mom friends fall into feeling as though, well, if I miss my daughter's, recital because I'm doing this thing, then she's going to feel like I don't care about her or whatever. It's like, no, you are role modeling for her what it means to be a whole, vibrant woman with a life outside of just being her mom. I think that's been a really powerful shift for them is to say, okay, I'm doing everything I can for her, but would I want my life for her, right? Would I want her to sacrifice everything for her children to the point where she, isn't living out her own best life and her own dreams? I think it's a Glennon Doyle quote. It says something like the biggest burden for children to bear is the unlived dreams of their mothers. Which I'm like, oof, like that is huge, right? I'm so glad that my mom did what she wanted to do after my parents got divorced and went back to law school. And yes, it was hard. But it also prepared me to learn the lessons that I needed to learn to be the person that I am today. And it showed me what it looks like to be a strong woman and stand up for yourself and say, hey, I'm going to be able to support myself and my family. And, she went on to be an incredibly successful, a kick-ass attorney. They call her the pit bull in pink. She's amazing. But she role modeled for me what that looked like.
Right.
And so, I think it's so important for women to recognize that they're whole beings outside of their relationships to other people and that their worth is inherent, not based in their relationship to others.